So when the alarms would go off, you would what?
You run out and get in your airplane and crank the engines, and you'd get a message from the command post. I mean, it was just a practice launch, in case
But you didn't know that.
Not until we got the message. And it was either a red dot or a blue dot, or the messages had codes, and a red dot was a launch. A blue dot was just you started your engines but you didn't taxi or something like that. And a green dot meant you had to taxi out. But it wasn't a launch. It was just a practice.
But you didn't know if you were going or not.
Once you started jet engine, you got a constant fire. It went off. You jumped up in the airplane and cranked it up, get ready to go.
And you had enough.
And you had to be off the ground in no more than, I think it was 15 minutes for the last airplane.
Oh.
To be off the ground. and you took off 1 minute apart. All those targets would have been inland of the coast of Russia, because the missiles would catch all their bases and their missile sites and whatever on the perimeter, and then the bombers would penetrate deeper.
So it was Cold War dominoes.
It was.
Just one domino after another, and then it would just be World War III.
Yeah, if it ever got there.
If it ever got there.
And the only time it got anywhere close was when Kennedy was president, putting nuclear weapons on Cuba.
I believe it was 64.
Somewhere. But Kennedy died, I think, in 64.
So 63.
Right in there.
In the B-52 bays, was there nuclear weapons? Or just atomic weapons?
They were loaded with nukes, yeah.
They were loaded with nuclear weapons. Take out the Russian bases.
If you were flying a go-to-war mission with nuclear bombs, you crossed the whole line a minute apart. And it got kind of rough because after 2 or 3 planes had taken off, the air was very unstable.
How far was it from Guam to Vietnam?
Long way.
Oh.
There and back was a 12-hour flight.
So 6 hours there.
Roughly. But in that 6 hours, you took off. When you got to the Philippines, you refueled. And you flew into your Vietnam to your target and dropped the bombs. And then you climbed out and flew all the way back to Guam.
Once you dropped that payload and you turned around and you cleared, got back to the ocean, that must have been a pretty good feeling.
It was.
Like, I can breathe now.
Got a picture of your mom pinning my wings on.
Morning has broken like the first morning. Blackbird has spoken like the first bird. Praise for the singing, praise for the morning, praise for them springing fresh from the world. Sweet the rain's new fall, sunlit from heaven, like the first dew fall on the first grass. Praise for the sweet of the red garden, sprung in completeness where his feet pass. Mine is the sunlight, mine is the morning, born of the one light Eden saw play. Praise with elation, praise every morning, God's recreation of the new day. Morning has broken like the first morning. Blackbird has spoken like the first bird. Praise for the singing, praise for the morning, praise for them springing fresh from the world.
And she comes, and I run just like the wind will. Holly, holy, sing a song, sing a song of songs, sing it out, sing it strong. Sun in the dead of the night, and the sun gonna rise in the sky. Touch a man who can't walk upright, and that lame man, he gonna fly, fly, fly. And the seed, let it be full with tomorrow. Holly, holy, sing a song, sing a song of songs. sky. Touch a man who can't walk upright, and that lame man, he gonna fly, and I fly. God, I fly.
who are on the road must have a code that you can live by, and so become yourself, because the past is just a goodbye. Teach your children well, their father's hell did slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams, the one they picked, the one you know by. Don't you ever ask them why, if they told you you would cry, so just look at them and sigh.